Okay then, it is time to start taking this thing a lot more seriously. What's going on, guys? Brandon Huddin here. Hope you're having a great day. It is the 28th of August. It's a Friday and I'm literally just making a pre-workout meal. We have some chicken, we have some asparagus, and we do have some jasmine rice just cooking in the pan right now. When I've eaten this, we will be going to the gym to train legs, and I'm actually really excited about it. Yesterday I took a rest day after about 4 days of literally destroying myself in the gym. We got back from Iceland on Sunday, hit a session, and then every day after that I've honestly just been like smashing every single workout, like trying to leave the gym almost paralyzed. Like my back workout on Tuesday, it's now Friday, my back has only just stopped hurting. It's a good thing and it's also a bad thing. I obviously don't want to train that hard to like injure myself, because to be honest, it felt like a little bit of an injury, but it was still a really good workout at that. Ever since I got back from Iceland on Sunday, I kind of got a sense of realization, like over the past month I've been slacking, like in terms of my diet, nutrition, not training, because I've been enjoying myself in the gym, but there's always more to give, and prioritizing my nutrition is going to aid the work I'm doing in the gym a lot more, which is something I haven't been doing recently because my priorities have been elsewhere with the development of the app and the equipment, doing a bit of traveling here and there, having Geordie move to the UK, and just trying to make that whole like transition a fun experience, because obviously she is from Canada and she has moved here to spend time with me. So obviously me trying to like make this whole experience like fun and interesting, it is taken away from like what I should have been concentrating on, which is bodybuilding and trying to like take the off season seriously to become a pro one day. Just yesterday I did have an extremely productive conversation with my coach Callum. The chicken is done, talking about the plan for the next 4 months, because I do plan on beginning prep for my first ever pro card attempt. We already began prep early this year, but obviously no one got to finish their preps because of the world situation that's happening right now. So I am planning on getting back on prep for my first ever pro card attempt in December, to aim for a show around April time. I would like to do a 16-week prep before the first show, which will be my qualifying show. If I place well in that, I'll qualify for the show that will allow me to get a pro card. If I place top 2 in the Two Bros events, sometimes they give pro cards to top 2 or top 3, depending on how many competitors there are in classic and the standard of the competition, which means I'll probably be on prep for anywhere from 18 to 19 weeks when it does begin. But before the first show, I need 16 weeks to get in the condition I know I have to get in to bring my best package possible. And none of this is going to happen if I don't take the next 4 months of the off season until December seriously. So over the last 4 days, ever since I got back from Iceland, I've been taking my diet seriously. I've been hitting all my macros, killing every single workout, and just like shifting my priorities back in the position that they were in at the beginning of this year, which is bulking up to prime my body ready for prep. Now obviously I'm not saying it's a bad thing to take a step back from training and nutrition now and again to enjoy life, travel, spend time with your girlfriend, go to some festivals, go to different countries, enjoy all the food that it has to offer. When that's all said and done, when you get back home, get back on your shit, which is exactly what we've been doing over the last 4 days. So right now I'm going to eat this meal and then head to the gym for that very anticipated workout. Like I really want to go heavy today on squats. I want to really try to push myself because I haven't squatted properly in about a week, and I feel like I'm well rested enough now to give this next leg session 100%. And we need some more of this. I really do enjoy asparagus, especially when you like overcook it a little bit. Right, so we're kind of 200 grams of chicken. Pretty happy with how the chicken came out. When the meals are simple, like chicken, rice, and asparagus, the least you can do is actually like cook the chicken nice, make sure the rice is soft and the asparagus isn't burnt too much, because it's simple, so make it good. For anyone interested in my current macros, the food I'm gonna be eating over the next week before we do analyze how my body reacts to this amount of food, Callum will essentially change the plan based on the next week of data. My protein is on 360, which I know is very high, but the calories do have to come from somewhere. My carbs are on 700, my fat is at 80, and that makes up a total of 4,600 calories. I'm honestly never hungry throughout the day. I'm honestly full most of the day, and when I go to bed I'm like pretty uncomfortable sometimes. We don't have a lot of time right now to pack on the side. Well, 4 months is a decent amount of time. Like we are gonna make the most of it. Recently I've been having a mix of both of these sauces, both the srirachas. The mayo one, in my personal opinion, is my favorite, but I do enjoy a little bit of spice from the original. Mixing them together just a little bit. For anybody wondering why I cut my chicken up so small and my asparagus up so small, it's just so much easier to eat a lot of food when you have to chew less. This weather is not nice. Yeah, it looks nice though. Thanks. When I was packing my bag to leave and I didn't have enough space for my headphones, I thought like this. I thought this looked really cool. Like this made me like a cool person. Having like your headphones hanging from your bag, probably not. We're also going to the gym a little bit later than expected because one, we got a little bit distracted, and two, I am a current wildebeest looking for every single calorie under the sun, so I do have to have another meal before the gym. This is actually my 4th meal of the day before training, which I honestly don't mind because my stomach feels like it's lined with rhino skin when it comes to like eating and not feeling sick like directly after. Like I can chug this and squat straight away and I won't feel sick. I don't want it to be like too late before we get back from the gym because then I have like multiple more meals to eat, so I have to be like really time efficient, so I don't really have time to let it digest. What are you training today?
Upper body.
You're not training legs?
No, I trained legs yesterday. You skipped out. You took a
legs
rest
every
day.
day.
You little baby.
No, I don't think that. No. I'm a wildebeest right now, searching for the calories.
I actually don't know how you're eating that much. I'm only on 1600.
It's, like
it's your breakfast.
That's peasant. Because I have to be like time efficient. Is it really unsafe for me to like, Jesus, to drive and eat at the same time?
No, you do it all the time.
I know. Oh my god, I forgot to put protein in this. No! It's not even good. Oats aren't good without protein. Wait there. I gotta put protein in it. This is horrible. Protein. Flavor drops. Toffee. And we're good. Haven't eaten the pre-workout meal yet. I decided to drive safe and just like concentrate on the road. Pre-workout drink has changed slightly because one, HG Muscle have a bunch of new products that are now available in the EU. They have had a massive restock while here. I hope this like doesn't fall over. Oh, yep, it's gone. They do recommend you to mix it, not shot it, but realistically it doesn't matter because as long as you drink water afterwards, it still goes down. It literally doesn't matter. They recommend to mix it, so we will do that. For the pre-workout, we have this, which we haven't had access to because it's been sold out for so long because everyone bought it. HG Ultra. This is in flavor pineapple mango. My personal favorite is the sour gummy. Didn't get that one. It's still good. It doesn't matter, like it's still a good flavor. Blue lemonade elite, which is the pump. Diving into my squats quite heavily, so I do want a full scoop of Ultra and a full scoop of pump. Usually I do half a scoop of this, but today I'm feeling quite ballsy. This is when it all goes wrong. Bit of rainwater, blob a big crystal in there. Be a hell of a workout. There'd be no sleep tonight. I would literally be hospitalized. Imagine that. Imagine munching that. That is like...
Eat it.
Oh my god, it's actually good.
Per pack.
There's no calories in this, so you could like cheat on this. Full scoop. Go. Oh, a bit more. Next we have the intra workout, which has changed a little bit because it was just EAAs, which we do have a restock of in the Blueberry Mojito. But as well now, we have 1.6 scoops of Carb HD. This is cyclic dextrin, very good quality cyclic dextrin. I'm having creatine now, creatine monohydrate with this, pink Himalayan salt in it as well, just to like add for the sodium, just the pump. It will be an ultimate intra workout drink. It actually feels really cool to scoop because it's like powdery, I don't know. That was dumb, powdery, no shit. I'll essentially sip this throughout my entire workout. Like I won't down it now because I don't want to feel like I'm going to be sick. If you do want to pick up any of this up, you can use code HARDBODY. It will save you 10% out the checkout as well. But you don't necessarily have to get this stuff. But if you do need a new pre-workout and some cyclic dextrin, carb powder, EAAs, you know where to go. I'm gonna start the workout off with carbs because I have been doing them every single day. And when it comes to everything pertaining to carb training, you should probably listen to me because I know exactly what I'm talking about. Like I am a master of carb development. I actually have humongous calves. I've been training calves for about 7 years now, and I managed to add like just under 1 inch to the diameter of my calves. So obviously I know what I'm talking about. So you should probably just copy everything I do when it comes to carb training. And that's what we're gonna be starting with. Although I'm like really excited for an amazing leg day, I'm also kind of nervous at the same time. My last injection last night was actually in my leg. And it kind of hurts a little bit, you know, like PIP, like post-injection pain. And now we're doing legs. I'm basically working a muscle that has been stabbed. Could help, who knows?
Stabbed?
Stabby.
Oh,
Yeah. Think massive thoughts. When I've been training carbs, because I've been doing them so often, I've been like just trying to optimize the experience and just like get the most out of it. So when I'm training carbs, I'm also thinking about loads of massive things. When Geordie trains carbs and she wants to think about massive things, she only has to think about one thing. So it's really easy for her. But for me to think about that, well, that'd be quite weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, now my carbs are well and truly done. I'm not gonna be doing anything else to warm up my legs. I'm gonna stretch for the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna lie down, do a bunch of stretches just to like prime myself for squats. but I'm not gonna do any other exercises before squats. I wanna go for a heavy single. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna try and hit 5 plates. PR is exactly 500 pounds. I'm gonna try and get close to that, but first, I'm gonna stretch and warm up. My personal overall objective when stretching is honestly like just to warm up my lower back, because it's the only thing that really pulls when I'm actually training. My legs themselves like are naturally quite flexible, and my ankle flexion is quite good. Like my ankles are quite healthy, so like realistically most of the stretches that I'm doing before I do squat is just for lower back. I don't want to jinx myself, but 5 plates, which is 220 kilo, 485 pound, has never been so easy and never felt so good. Current PR is 15 pound heavier than this. If I add 5 kilo each side, plus a 1.25 kilo, I'll be increasing this bar by 12.5 kilo, which will bring it up in pounds to 512.5. So if I get this, bearing in mind, like, when I hit 500 pound, like I was literally with Chris Bumstead. I was with fucking Mr. Olympia, and it took everything out of me. Like my eyes were like blistering red. I felt dizzy, I felt horrible. And if I get this without the company, then we're actually getting stronger for once. Alright, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea where that came from. Like, I didn't come to the gym today thinking like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna squat 512.5 pound. Like, I'm gonna PR today. Squats has always been like a really hard movement for me, because the lower back issue that I had last year kind of rendered me thinking that I would like never get like a decent squat. And when I hit the 500 pound with Chris in Canada at the beginning of this year, I was like, that is it. Like, that is the most I'm ever gonna squat, because what better position could I be in? I'm with Mr. Olympia, I'm wearing his beats, I've got the fucking maddest motivation. I was also blasting at the time on a bunch of Psalms that I'd never taken before. So my strength lifting this is literally just coming from duration of time lifting. So we now have a new PR of 232.5 kilo, which is 512.5 pound. Fucking sick leg day. Now we're gonna get on with the rest of the workout. I wasn't wearing the hard body belt and the hard body knee sleeves when I was with Chris before. That's probably why I wasn't as strong. Need I say any more? Dropping soon. Completed the workout with a couple more exercises that we did off camera. Didn't have a lot of time left in the gym, so I wanted to utilize that time with hitting like a really, really good workout. Post hitting that PR, it would have been a sick workout by itself, just hitting a PR lift, but I obviously did need to give like the rest of the workout like as much effort. Currently just outside Tesco, gonna pick up some food for tomorrow's diet while we shop. Yesterday, I went to get a haircut at my friend's barbershop, because somebody that I went to school with just started their own business. They actually just made their own barbershop. I'm all for like supporting my friends, people that I went to school with, starting their own business businesses and just like following their dreams, and the barbershop was actually really sick. So here is what happened yesterday. The time has finally come. I got something in my teeth. I was eating a meal on the way down here, but it is time to get a haircut. We're actually at my mate's barbershop right now. This shop is called Stanley Neal's, and me and Jordan actually went to school together. He was the year above me in school, and now he has his own shop, which is actually really sick. This is Jordan in the background. It's honestly been like way too long. We're gonna get it sorted out. All right, so this is the front desk, and then this is the shop. We got 2 chairs, chill area, and then Jordy. Is he gonna be cutting my hair?
It's all been cleaned. Once I've done here, this will all be sanitised.
I feel safe. Before we walked into the shop, we had to get a temperature check as well. So if you do want to come to Stanley Neal's in the Barn Green area, it will be COVID safe.
This is a good length that's coming in here, but before you hit the occipital bone here, fade it down.
Sweet, and here we have it, the final product. I am so freaking happy with this. It's gonna be so much easier to style now. A lot of the weight has gone out the back, because one thing that George did say when he was actually cutting my hair, he was like, dude, you have a homeless look, because it was just like rugged in the back. Now it's gonna be a lot easier to style. I feel better. Overall, really happy with the cut, and I definitely know where I'm gonna be coming from now on to get my fades. I appreciate it, man.
See you soon.
Bye.
Probably see you both in the gym.
What's up, guys? So I've been back from the store now for about an hour. Just made one of my final meals for today. I'm gonna have a snack a little bit later on to finish off the macros. These wraps right here that I've just made, I will give a full breakdown of every meal that I do have in the next video, because I'm gonna do a full day of eating in the next video. But the macros of these 2 wraps that I've just made, 144.4 grams of carbs, 18.5 grams of fat, and 82 grams of protein. These wraps are 1,081 calories, and they are beautiful. Like, they taste so good. They're so easy to make. And for any like skinny guys out there that really struggle to like get your macros in, that are really trying to bulk up and stuff, this is a great meal for you guys to make if you are struggling to get your food in, because it's 1,000 calories. It's filling, yes, but it's very easy to eat at the same time. The plan is right now is I'm gonna eat these, watch an episode of Game of Thrones with Geordie, because yes, we have gone down the hole. I have watched Game of Thrones previously, but it was like 3 years ago, and I didn't truly pay too much attention to the 8th season, because like I think I was on prep when I watched it, and I just was like zoned out. I wasn't really concentrating on it, so I haven't really watched the entire of season 8. I know it's a bit of a disappointment. Everyone hates the last episode. There was a petition to change it. I understand, but I love Game of Thrones. Previous to this, I recorded a podcast on the Pure Muscle Radio with Dylan McKenna. If anyone's wondering what happened to my podcast, it's essentially converted over to the Pure Muscle Radio podcast, because HD Muscle, I guess to like give you a bit of like back end, they've actually increased my monthly salary as well to host their podcast. So my podcast, essentially, it was amazing, and it was me able to express myself and just things I think about in the nighttime when I was trying to distract myself from missing the girl that is right behind me. I don't need that distraction anymore. I have converted over to still host the podcast, but instead I'm actually being paid for it this time, which is obviously ideal, and it gives me the funds to be able to do things like this and make cool videos, reinvest that money into things that I want to like do, like equipment and apps and all that sort of stuff, and allows me to live this life that I currently live. And I wouldn't be able to do any of that if it wasn't for you guys. I feel like it's cringy to say thank you for everything like so often, like it can get like just too much. I do really appreciate you, and I am aware every single day that the only reason I get to do this as a job is because of you. So thank you so much. I appreciate you almost as much as I appreciate this wrap I'm about to demolish. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. So if you enjoyed it, smash the like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. What's up, guys? As you can see, only 1/3 of people that watch these videos actually subscribe. So I'd really appreciate it if you do enjoy these videos to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And if you're feeling generous, smash the like. I'd really appreciate it.